I would get my body healthy before I had children in today's world. It's just something you want to think about. You want to go beyond your own emotional thinking and go into the thinking of bringing in superior beings to the planet, because that's what you're doing when you conceive. You're bringing in souls to this planet. And the healthier the body, the you know, you're going to pull some interesting souls here. And this is what I'm saying to you moms. Try to take time before you conceive and get yourself healthy. Because let me tell you, with the problems with our babies, it is hell on moms and dads right now. There's a lot of moms and dads with very sad faces and hellish lives because of their children and all these neural weaknesses and what all the neurotoxicities from the medical profession are doing to them. It's a nightmare. Got another little baby, just stops breathing. Just stops breathing. Turns blue, stops breathing. You see this a lot nowadays, all over the place. I'm starting a juice fast in the coming weeks, mainly because I want to start trying to conceive a couple of years. Boy, you are one smart lady. Rachel, really, I love how you think. You're really a good spiritual person. It's just what you want to do. You want to get yourself healthy for a couple of years before you have children. That'll assure that you've genetically remembered a lot of cells. This is just nothing but smart on your part. It's easy to get a woman pregnant. And I'm not just saying from that sort, but it's easy to fix the pituitary, get the ovaries. It's easy to get a woman to conceive. What's not so easy is to get them to hold that and also to make that healthy, because you're going to have the same weakness in the offspring.
Yeah. This lack of being able to get pregnant, I mean, you chase that. You can name numerous different reasons for why, but you've got to chase that back to the original, and that is the acidosis. I mean, whether it's affecting the pituitary or whether it's causing inflammation in the fallopian tubes, whether it's causing inflammation in the uterus, regardless of why you're not able to get pregnant, you've got to get those areas healthy, and you've got to clean those out. I have a number of ladies that I have really strongly recommended taking 6 months to a year after looking at their eyes. I mean, they came to us because they couldn't get pregnant, but after looking at their eyes, strongly suggesting that they take 6 months to a year. Standing on this side of getting pregnant, 6 months to a year can seem like forever. But standing on the other side and having a healthy baby, or the fact that you did not have a healthy baby or even lost that child because of issues going on inside here, can make a 6 months to a year seem like that. Yeah. Take that time and clean.
Well, I mean, there can't be a better point made. We can no longer trust our kids to the medical profession. If you guys haven't got that yet, you need to, because there's a serious mutation of kids. We've had the parents at our classes. We're all crying to hear the stories. It's not even funny. The AMA does not understand infants and how to raise them, how to feed them, how to take care of them, what happens when they have digestive problems, what happens when they're born with neurotoxicities or suppressed nervous system. How do you deal with those things? They don't know. They don't have a clue. Right. And so then they end up making everything so much worse.
You know, for those of you that are listening that are wanting to get pregnant, getting yourself healthy first is such a key. The medical industry and us as humans are used to pointing to the fruits as the cause, because it stirs things up. It gets things moving. I mean, if you're dealing with stuff like that, it's got to come out. And that's what the medical community is used to doing. They point to, well, you ate a lot of fruits, and look at yeast and candida, and it's got to be its problem. It's got to be the fault of the fruit. And it's not. Yeah, we talked about that before in a video, where fruit really exposes what's underneath. Because it's astringent, it starts clearing out, where vegetables don't have that clearing ability as much. Detoxing while pregnant is not the time to detox. That is just, while you're pregnant, is not the time to try and remove the junk that's supposed to be in there, because the body can get confused and can remove the child. Detoxing beforehand, that's when you need to do it. Getting healthy before, so that not only are you healthy and strong, but you are building and creating a healthy and strong child. And if you've got a child you've been nursing for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and you start seeing things like the thrush and other things like that, understand, if your diet is not good, the baby's diet is not good. And you may be thinking, I gotta keep going on the mother's milk. I gotta keep going on the breast milk because of what would be better? Putting foods that are going to bring that child and heal that child and support that child and good building materials, or continuing to have them attached to you, who you are continuing to give all kinds of issues to.
You know, you should, like
or
you
pass
said,
them along.
Yeah, you should never fear giving your babies fruits, berries, melons, especially your infants. You should never fear that, especially after about 3-4 months. You should never fear that. How does your child get such bad lymph systems? Mama, you as mothers your babies are hooked to your blood and lymph systems, and so you're circulating their cellular sewage through you and out. What if you're not filtering? Well, neither is the baby. So this is why we see babies' lymph system. That's why you're seeing babies now with tumors in them, why St. Joe's is full, why you see what's going on here with the kids in all levels. It's just sickening, and we got to turn it around. And then the virus thing, you know, and it's just got ongoing lack of understanding of terrain, and you got people all around the world that have diets that are making their bodies toxic as hell. Everywhere. If you're not eating fruits and vegetables, you're eating foods that clog your body. You're eating foods that are not designed for your body, and I have to tell you, even vegetables are not designed for your body. Go to the fruit veggies. But vegetables, you just sit on a piece of kale. How'd you like to choose on a piece of kale or a ripe pineapple from Hawaii or mango from the tropics? I mean, is there a comparison? And how does your body digest and deal with each one of these?
And the thing about it is, most people when they're pregnant, they tend to pull away from the eating healthy raw fruits and stuff, because I want to make sure my baby's got all the vitamins and all of that. This is the thing.
Oh my
Everything you put in your mouth is building that child. Why would you want to put something in there that is going to build a weaker child? This is the time to firm up. This is the time to get serious. This is the time to put the things of nature that, I mean, I did not do this well when I was pregnant. I didn't know to do this well when I was pregnant. I may have been into herbs for most of my life. I may have been eating better because of a diabetic, having to eat better, but you can still eat awful that way.
I know.
And I didn't know to do this for my children. Just like, and I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself here, but just like that child is tied to that mother's immune system for 9 months, that mother's weaknesses can become that child's. You provide things for that child during that pregnancy, but that child can also, even tiny, provide for you.
What about women who already are pregnant, though? What if someone just woke up, they know they got kidney problems, they know they have problems, they're pregnant. What am I going to do? Just carry this and go on, or what am I going to do?
Well, of course, I would jump to cleaning up the diet immediately.
Exactly. So what happens when you change your diet? Because you do want to change your diet, right? When you want to go as much all raw as possible. Here's the problem going all raw. What is it?
Healing.
Detox. Exactly. Just changing your diet to all raw will detoxify you. And you can't stop it. It's your body doing it. If one of you are in a detox or in a raw food diet and you lose your baby, there's a reason. And you can't feel too bad about it. The same with you. Because there's a reason for everything. Remember that? And sometimes those souls are not supposed to be here, but just
it's
that
easy to know.
Easy to know.
Hard to know.
I know. Remember, we're just supplying bodies for the souls. Right? You have to realize that if you have a weak fetus, that baby could have had problems that would have been inhumane. Or you could have had a situation where, not knowing about the medical community and their unawareness with children, do some bad things. So there's so much, and you just can't live with that.
And even here, when you call in here, we like to provide you with information and tools and things like that, but you still need to take responsibility for learning on your own and digging in and figuring out and why.